Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to another weekly dose of aviation. And coming up this week, a plane crashes into a jetway, a plane collides with a truck, and another plane crashes. So, first of all in this video, we go to China, where an aircraft collided with a jet bridge when it was trying to enter its gate. First of all, I'll say we don't know how this happened and we don't know much information about it. But we can see that it's either the pilot's fault or the people working on the ramp. Obviously, this will probably cause the airline a lot of, whatever the currency is, a lot of damage to the aircraft and repairs, so they will probably be set back a bit. But the funniest thing is how the pilots managed to get back out of the gate. The pilots then decided to turn on the reverse thrust and just use that to get out of the gate. Obviously this is a safety concern, as if there was anyone in front of the engine, not even directly in front but a couple of meters in front, it could have simply blown them away, and not only people, small cars or vehicles could have also been blown. Obviously this was an issue and the ATC did get alerted, and the gate is currently closed for repairs and the aircraft is in maintenance. We currently do not know when the aircraft will be back in service, but hopefully it will be sometime soon. Next we go to the USA, where a United Airlines Boeing 767 collided with a truck whilst coming into land. The aircraft did also collide with a lamppost, which caused the wheels to nearly pop and some damage in the side of the cabin. As you can see on the pictures, the damage isn't too bad, but it will still be costly to repair and means the aircraft is in maintenance. So overall, this aircraft was coming in extremely low onto the runway with a glide slope of probably 2 degrees from flight radar. So it's coming in extremely low, trying to basically get on the runway, but the back end of the aircraft and the wheels managed to hit a van and then a light post passing the highway. The highway is located 200 meters before the threshold of the runway, meaning the aircraft do normally pass there fairly low, but this was an exception and it was extremely low. The runway is also very short, meaning aircraft have to use max brakes to actually keep it on the runway. We know that the person driving the truck is currently in hospital, but he's in stable condition and he can talk, so he's fully responsive. The pilots are probably going to be in the investigation to find out what happened and why was there on such a low glide slope. Obviously, even on the Popeyes, this would probably be all red, saying too low, so we genuinely do not know how this pilot managed to mess up that bad. Next, we go to Brazil, where a small regional aircraft crashed into a building. The whole video was of a TV show being recorded, so we genuinely don't know why they was pointing the camera at the plane. As you can see, the plane was coming quite low through buildings, and then it started a left bank heading towards the building. After colliding with that building, the plane did basically fall to bits, but leaving only 1 casualty and 3 injuries. As you can see from the wreckage, this is quite extreme that we've only seen 1 fatality, as the plane is in multiple bits and smashed against the wall. But the funny thing here is, the wall looks like perfectly fine, as if nothing's hit it. So how that happened, I don't know. It's either that Brazil has really good building techniques, or that plane was made of paper. Because either way, if the aircraft looks in that state, the building should have collapsed a bit, but it's perfectly intact and the paint's not even come off it. So unless restored before hitting the building, that's also a possibility, and only scraped a bit of it, but we generally do not know what happened. I'm guessing the police in Brazil will be investigating this and see what happened, and we don't know what was actually on board the aircraft. We don't know whether this was just tourism or whether they were transporting anything across the country. We might find out more about this soon, but we currently do not know much more about this. Now, for the last part of this video, we head over to USA, where a Boeing 777-9 was being tested before being delivered to Lufthansa in the near coming years. As you can see, the aircraft had a 4-hour flight, departing from San Francisco, where Boeing is based, doing a flight and landing back in San Francisco. This was just a test flight to make sure that everything is working on the aircraft, and as you can see, it did pretty well as it didn't crash. The aircraft is currently in its pre-testing stage, meaning Lufthansa is expected to get within 2 or 3 years. Obviously, the Boeing 777X is going to be an extra long range aircraft, and gonna fit a lot of people in it. I think the fans have currently ordered 15 to 20 of these, so it's cool to see that there's one nearly ready to be delivered to them. And that just about sums up over weekly news. As you can see, this week has been fairly quiet, not much has happened, so hopefully next week will be a bit more interesting. Once again, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next week.